Alright, we are good to go.
And we're in game here in game 2 of PCM in-house. I'm OmniFatalist, my friend Blizzard, and we're going to be casting this game of League of Legends.
Looks to be a pretty fun one as we see Jinx skate off at a Lamborghini to bot lane.
Story of this game, I think, is going to be the bot lane, the Jarvan Taric, very unconventional bot lane combo. We're going to have to see how that plays out for the red team here.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens.
It's like just a standard start here, everyone fanning out around the map. No tri-bush shenanigans today. Yeah, look at the starting items. Jarvan starting with the longsword and the refillable potion.
Yeah, I guess it is Jarvan ADC.
That's just what it is. There's no double relic shield shenanigans. There's no farming support shenanigans. As far as we can tell, it's just a straight up Jarvan Taric lane.
Yeah, that's should be interesting down there. Top lane we have the Poppy into the Camille. So Poppy was the counter pick to the Camille, which I think is a very good choice, and it also works well against the Jarvan. So well as the Rek'Sai, I think. I believe the Poppy E blocks the Rek'Sai ult, so it's a good all-around frontliner for blue side.
Both junglers starting on their red side, or on their red buff here. Funny, since only one of these is from Team Red Buff, but I think we can let that go.
I think we'll allow that this one time. Side pathing towards top.
If his Raptors here, it's interesting pathing. Rek'Sai gonna go for a more traditional level 3 clear.
Yeah, both junglers seem to be heading towards top lane. Top lane might be the point of contention again this match, where we really want to get that top laner ahead early on. Poppy, already see, kind of bullying the Camille out. It is a little hard for the Camille to trade into Poppy. Normally Camille can take pretty good trades into the melee matchups, because she can get her passive shield, but Poppy again, EN, ooh, taking very high damage with the EQ combo on a Camille. She might have bit off more than she can chew up there. Oh, here's the Lee Sin, coming up. She's gonna
land the W.
She's gonna hit her.
That's gonna be a first blood here.
Yep.
Blue side.
Very heads-up play from the Lee Sin. Just kind of ran right up past the blue on the Wolves. Knew that something was going down, so very good game sense from the Lee Sin, and he's going to take his blue.
Rek'Sai on the other side, just going to farm up her Wolves here.
Yeah, that is going to put him a little behind. Lee Sin now level 2 to Rek'Sai's 3, but definitely worth it for that first blood.
Gold in his pocket's going to make him a little bit better about that play. Bot side getting pushed in, as you'd imagine here. Red side's not going to have very much pushing power, going to get shoved in early. Probably looking for a level 6 spike, maybe a little bit earlier. Jarvan, lane can't really abuse his level 2 power spike like you would in the jungle because they can see you coming. We'll have to see how this matchup pans out. If they're going to be able to collect all the CS under tower, well...
Pike Q onto Taric. He's taking a lot of damage from minions, but should be good to go. Yeah, I want to see some, oh, Rek'Sai coming in from the bot lane, from behind. He's going to go onto the Jinx, knock up onto the Jinx. He's going to get her airborne. They're following up with the Jarvan stun, but it whiffs.
TP's coming in.
They run away. There's the TP from Camille.
Now Poppy's going to be caught behind the back line.
Poppy's in from behind. Camille jump onto the Pike. Hooked back behind. Poppy has to flash out Jarvan. The Q to follow. He tanks a tower shot. They're going a little overzealous here. The blue side is very low on health, but it looks like they're going to back away with no casualties. After all
lots of flashes, lots of teleports.
Yeah, lots of things.
No kills coming down. Bot lane importantly, heal expended from that Jinx.
Oh, flash Q onto the Taric as they see the leave.
Flag and drag.
Oh,
coming in.
The
flash. With the auto attack. Gonna go for 1-for-1. And Jarvan's just gonna pick up this what remains of this wave. A lot of action going down top lane, mid lane.
Ooh.
Wow.
Looks like Diana got...
Oh,
flash forward.
Flash
Penguin dab as he walks away.
Dab.
Very powerful. Looks like Poppy's lane is in just gonna be collecting CS under tower here.
Bot lane, all the summoners expended from blue side. All with the Taric flash on the red side. Lots of summoner spells going down in that fight. Quick TPs from both top laners.
Ooh. Camille gets stunned under tower. She takes 3 Tower shot. She tries to get out, but Poppy.
Get out. The shield. The buckler shield's gonna be enough.
That was some extremely heads-up positioning by Poppy, running at Camille onto the wall so that she couldn't dash away, and she will collide with the Poppy hitbox. So very well done by Poppy. You see Rek'Sai
just farming up here,
just doing Rek'Sai things.
Again, we see the Conqueror on Lee Sin here. Not going for that early game burst, more for a little bit more late game power. Obviously still going to do a lot of damage in the mid to late, early and mid game. But not going to have that quite that burst potential in the super early game here.
Yeah, I think he knows he can't afford to go electrocute into the Rek'Sai, because Rek'Sai is very good over long-term engagements with all those auto resets.
Speaking of Rek'Sai, here she comes. Q's going to go down. And it should be an easy kill for Rek'Sai here. Bot lane. Uh-oh. Double kill for that Jinx. That's not what you want to see if you're on red side here.
Yeah, pretty. You're pulling ahead quite a bit here. 6-2 now for the blue side. Some good play from the Lee Sin, getting all around the map, making plays in every which way. Swain in the mid lane is winning very hard in terms of CS, but Jarvan is lacking a bit, quite behind the Jinx, which is to be expected for a melee ADC.
This is a really interesting combo that I don't think I've really seen before at all.
Yeah, it's very innovative.
Solo this dragon here. He's got bot lane priority. Mid lane's gonna come down to help him out here, or not. Diana just making it look like she's coming down. Sin should have this. No problem. Shows a professional. He knows what he's doing. He's not gonna
there he is.
Dragon, right?
There's the Mountain Drake. This Lee
Another
Sin
early
is...
Mountain Drake here.
Yeah.
And Fire Dragon's gonna be up next. That's gonna be hotly contested. Camille really not in a great spot here. 2 early deaths, down a lot of CS. Camille really wants that team match to be able to shove in against Poppy here. Be able to take trades a little bit better. So she's not doing so hot. She's still able to take decent enough trades here.
Yeah, it is quite a difficult matchup for the Camille because Poppy just outtrades her very hard if she's playing around her shield. So she's doing quite well in CS besides dropping the kills due to the Lee Sin ganks. She's managed to keep up in creeps, which is good for her. See Rek'Sai, a little bit of an invade. Take Lee's Gromp and retreat back to his red buff. Bot lane, meanwhile, oh, there's the initiation. Pyke's gonna go in. Oh, the Pyke ult doesn't quite get him. Exhaust onto the Pyke as they try to get the return kill. Taric moving in, and Jinx, the range advantage is just so prominent here. She can hit them with little to no consequence when their cooldowns aren't up. So we see the bot laners are low. They're gonna have to recall.
Flash coming up soon on Jarvan here for the flash flag and drag.
Ooh, Taric's had to stay.
Gonna get some more plates here. Taric seems to be waffling a little bit here. Can't really decide whether or not he wants to stay and defend or go back and shop.
Yeah, I think he wants someone at least to collect this this XP because it is a big wave coming out of tower. Stun on the Jinx, but they're just going for the tower.
You get the tower, and Jinx is gonna get her passive off.
Yeah, Jinx passive.
Tower's gonna go down. Jinx is gonna start auto attacking. Flash out from Taric. Jinx is very low ignited. She's gonna go down to Jarvan. Jarvan walk forward an A-click. And that's gonna be about it. But bot lane tower gonna go down first here. Big advantage for blue team here. They're gonna grow the gold lead. Oh!
Wow.
There she goes.
Big dive onto the Camille, and Diana is actually... I think she has pretty good priority in mid here. Now that she is level 6, it is kind of hard for Swain to show. He's very tanky, but she's making plays around the map, which is good because Swain very pokey and can abuse Diana's melee range. Pretty easy to get his full combo off when she goes for a CS, so very nice play on the top lane. God, this
like they're
team...
gonna be getting this tower too. Wow.
Ooh, fancy little jump from Lee Sin as he's getting the
Showing
W
off some
proc.
of those mechanics. He's spent so much time on it, I imagine.
Yeah, exactly.
Hang this up for a little bit.
Ooh,
Meanwhile, mid lane.
Nothing's happening. A little bit of a respect. Ooh, gets the pull, but I think they're just trading blows.
And that's going to be another turret going down for red team here. Blue team off to an early, very decisive advantage here.
Yeah. Next Drake is Infernal, so maybe they're going to really like that to help snowball their lead. Lane, Jinx wants to back. Once again, this Jinx has a pretty good CS lead onto the Jarvan. Jarvan is going lethality, so it looks like they want to abuse this Jarvan Terra combo and get those key kills on squishy heroes like the Jinx and the Pyke champions, excuse me.
Camille, meanwhile, has hit her Tiamat spike. She's 0-3, but she's kept up more or less in CS. You know, obviously not where you want to be, but you'll take the Tiamat when you can get it. She can now push in and look to get some roams, maybe get some vision down. Or just, you know, back and heal up here.
Yeah, a bit of
A lot of blue members here on bot side, looking for something.
Yeah, they're grouping around bot. Jarvan in, going in on the Jinx with the Tarkstone. Doesn't quite connect though. Pyke there. There's the Tarkle, but it's too late. Jarvan's already dead. Tarkle is onto the Rek'Sai and the Taric. They're going to try to move away. W hits the Rek'Sai and they're chasing onto Taric. The Diana is here and the damage is just too much. They're going to look for the Rek'Sai. Pyke going in with the W and they find him. Oh! Excellent dodge from the Rek'Sai. Wow. That was a very...
Hit, but it's not enough to forestall her death here. Blue side
very
picking up some kills bot lane. Giving up a reasonable sized shutdown, but still with a commanding lead. Over 5,000 gold lead here. And red side has one lane that I'd say is even. Mid I think is pretty even. You could say Swain's winning. He's got a little bit more CS here. He's got a kill.
Ooh.
Meanwhile,
he's alive.
Not quite. Pyke
oh no!
Back up with that passive. You hate to see that happen. You expend the ult, you expend the flash, you don't quite get the kill.
Meanwhile, mid lane.
Gonna heal up here. Rek'Sai's here. Void Rush available? Looks like they don't want to go for it. Lee Sin's here. You not quite gonna connect. Looks like everyone's gonna go back to their respective corners.
I really like this Swain pick from red side. I think their comp is a little better. I think it's a little bit more rounded off because the Swain can also sort of act as a front line, but they don't really have like a damage dealer that can sit in the back line. I think they're very good for skirmishing, especially with the early tanky stats that Swain offers with his ult, but it's going to be a little bit of trouble going into the late game, especially since they're losing the early game. Yeah.
They don't have really any meaningful range DPS.
Ooh, Pyke Q onto the Jarvan. He's trapped in. He's gonna dash away to get out of the Taric.
TP's coming out here from Poppy.
Poppy is here.
Running at the team. Q's gonna connect. The kick.
Ooh.
Not even necessary.
They're getting paid.
Pyke ult comes down, and Jarvan's gonna have to run for the hills here. Is he gonna be able to get away? Meanwhile, blue side's gonna start up the Infernal Drink here. And go ahead and get
pings. Lots of pings. Diana's gonna get gone on by the Jarvan. Gonna pop the Ignite, and with the Q, it might be enough. Pyke Q bringing back the Jarvan and pushed back by Poppy for the kill. A little bit ambitious from the Jarvan.
Live on a sliver of health here.
That is...
27. Doesn't get much closer than that.
This Jarvan has just been having a rough game, expending a lot of cooldowns and not quite getting these key kills. Swain snare onto the Jinx.
Not have that effectiveness that he probably wanted here. Swain's gonna walk forward with the ulti, and he's gonna connect, but I imagine Lee Sin's not gonna go in on this.
Swain looking very spooky, asserting his dominance. Ooh, snare onto the... Ooh, there's no follow-up though. Well, there is the Taric stun, but he's able to dash away.
Jumping around here, making sure everyone's safe. Turret plays are gonna fall here.
Yeah, it's gonna make it a little bit easier for them to... Oh, snare! It's gonna land onto the Jinx. Tark's gonna follow up with the Swain W. She's getting very low. Lee Sin's gonna go in, immediately knocked up by Rek'Sai, and the Tark ult is gonna come out.
Another shutdown. That said, Rek'Sai not much of a way out. Ooh. She's gonna try Void Rush to buy some time.
It's not enough.
Taken down by Pyke here. Diana gonna go in. Doesn't quite have the damage to take down Swain.
Yeah. We saw this advantage that the Swain had in the early levels, but now Diana, she's grouping with the team.
The flash!
Just... Oh, wow. Oh, Q onto the Swain into the Jinx route, but there's no follow-up there. They really want this tower, but they're low on health and mana. Jarvan's gonna gank it. Pyke's gonna take the Pyke. Ulti onto the Jinx. She's trapped with the electrocute damage and the auto attack. She's going to fall. Camille's gonna go onto the Diana in the backline. It's a triple kill for Jarvan. He's just running around and auto attacking people.
Triumph! Not quite good enough.
Damn.
A lot of big shutdowns there. Closing that gold lead to 4,000.
That was...
Which sounds like a lot, but oh, Lee Sin! That's why you don't back and shop, kids. The Q's gonna be good. He's gonna easily take him out with those mechanics. Chase down. Carrick looking for a stun.
Oh.
Lee Sin gonna do
big
a
mind
shake-up
extremely.
Here. Yep.
Oh!
Oh, flash!
Oh no!
Connect.
The sad Silverwing. That is tragic.
Not quite over. Rek'Sai.
Ooh.
That's gonna be about the end of it.
Fight Q doesn't quite
My
connect.
goodness. Lots
a little bit of skirmish over the blue buff. Rek'Sai is just going to tunnel out. He's going to concede this. And with that, the game is looking slightly more even. This net worth deficit is slightly getting closed in on. Swain has a commanding CS lead on the Diana, and the Jarvan has his Ghost Blade and his Dusk Blade both complete, so he is hitting very hard. Meanwhile, PyQ onto the Rek'Sai. He's going to get the dash in to stun him with the Dusk Blade proc. He's going to get slowed up. The entire team is here. He's going to flash over. Pyke is going to follow it up. Here. They are running it down on this Rek'Sai, and they're going to find... Oh, the Pyke doesn't quite connect!
Not getting that income. Lee Sin going to take this red buff away, though.
Money.
Imagine Raptors are going to go down as well. Blue side still in a very commanding advantage here. Lee Sin not quite as clean as we saw last game. 2 deaths, 2 big shutdowns. Importantly for the economics, Pyke going to sweep this pit out here.
Yeah, last game those silly little overextension deaths didn't mean a whole lot, but this game, it might mean something. They have shown that they can take these fights if they get the proper initiation on the red side, so can't count them out just yet. Swain chilling mid to defend this tower. We can try to wave clear with the Q. He's going to pop the ult, he's going to run in. Jarvan is going to Ghost Blade in.
Yes, flash
the flash flag and drag, but they both flash out! He gets immediately kicked back. Meanwhile, Lee gets snared on the front. He's going to W away.
Lee Sin really hard to knock down, lock down, excuse me, with that Cataclysm. And it looks like they're just gonna get the Jarvan. Ooh. Oh, here comes the Pyke.
Tarkle?
Tarkle's coming down. People are gonna go invincible, and looks like that's gonna be about it. Lee Sin very low, but still has that potential to engage fights with that Q.
Ooh.
Lots of skill shots flying out here, trying to catch somebody, anybody out of fire there.
Ooh, Poppy sees an angle. There is vision there, so Rek'Sai is gonna see that his jungle has been taken. Blue side are hanging around this mid lane. They really want this tower to open up the rest of the map and make it a lot easier for them to take these objectives. Oh, Poppy gets spotted out with Rek'Sai Q. She's walking away. Whoa! Pyke onto the Swain. Nothing comes of it though.
Jarvan, no flash, but Ignite available. Still looking for those initiations.
Oh! Q onto the Taric. He gets put in, not quite dead yet. Ooh.
Oh, he's just gonna get taken out. He's fully down.
Camille's gonna have to go in here. Lee Sin is on the flank. This Jinx is critting like crazy. Yeah,
the back
Zane's
line.
Gonna go in.
No Swain ult available.
Oh, he gets it. Okay. Lee Sin gets another sick dodge by the Rek'Sai. This Rek'Sai is so good at using his ulti to. Oh, Swain W doesn't there.
Oh, it's gonna be 4 for 2, and it looks like blue team's gonna fall back. Air Drake here. Good for making those rotations they've been making, and they've just been outmaneuvering and outplaying red team here. A massive gold advantage at this point.
Yeah, this Poppy is...
If you're red team, it's gotta be pretty hard to come back. You don't have a traditional AD carry, you don't have that ranged DPS. Everyone's gotta be up front, and their Jinx is gonna shred you, their Lee Sin's gonna kick you. It's really hard to get past this Poppy.
Yeah,
Not
I think...
so great. Unconventional draft come back to bite them here.
Yeah, it's a spot-on observation on the drafts here. If they can get an initiation onto this Jinx, they don't really have anything defensive to save her. They of course have the Poppy to peel, so it's going to be very hard for the Camille and the Rek'Sai and the Jarvan to get onto her. But if they can find the initiation into the backline, maybe a solo flank Jarvan or something, then I think they can take the fight. I think the Camille is going to be the key factor here, because it's going to be pretty easy for her to get on the Jinx. She has such good range on the E, but she needs to find the right opportunities, and she still hasn't finished the Triforce. She's had a really rough time here.
Yeah, having difficulties hitting those item spikes, especially on Camille. Champion that really relies on those. Speaking of Camille, she's gonna get out of this one. Oh, she's turning to fight.
A little bit of a skirmish here. Oh, nothing comes of it. Oh, it looks like they
collapse. Maybe.
Do you have the Rift Herald on the Lee Sin?
Sin's grabbed Rift Herald once again. A little bit later than last game. Not gonna be able to get those plates, but definitely gonna be able to knock down some towers here when he so chooses. Meanwhile, in bot lane, the bot lane is gonna go at it a little bit here. Importantly, there's no TP on this Jarvan, so if there's a fight that breaks out, it's going to be a 4v4.
Yeah.
Jarvan going to face check.
Flag and drag onto Diana. Oh!
Not quite enough damage.
He's
Diana
just dead!
With the double R combo. Here comes Poppy. Poppy's going to... Heracle's coming down here.
Whoa.
Poppy's going to knock that back, and it looks like that's going to be a disengage.
Wow.
What is he really getting away with that engagement there? That Poppy really disengaging the fight for them.
Yeah.
Tarkle expended, Swain extended. This isn't it though. Slam coming in.
Oh, number one.
Down. That's number one. Let's counter it up, chat.
Number two.
And that's gonna be some sweet gold.
Lee Sin top lane is doing some Shelly shenanigans. Cheeks away the Camille, but he gets knocked up by the Rek'Sai. Staircase is gonna proc Poppy with a flash in into the wall. He's gonna stop with the Rek'Sai, but he's able to use his ult again.
Oh, that's 3.
It's not gonna connect. Pyke ult doesn't quite find anyone. This Rek'Sai is so good at baiting cooldowns with his ulti and utilizing that to help out his team and make the enemy overextend. It's been very good ultimate usage from this Rek'Sai.
And you'd imagine too that with Lee Sin coming in with the Q, Rek'Sai can knock it up, interrupt there, trying to interrupt those kick combos. But this Jinx is just turning through the team with two to three items. She's going to be able to just absolutely annihilate everyone, no matter how much tanky items they're going to build.
Initiation, flag and drag, onto the Jinx.
Everything down on her. She's still going to live.
Crits are too much.
Reset. Kites. Not going to be enough to take her down.
Yeah.
Ignite and Exhaust both burned on that Jinx, and she's going to get out. 2 kills to her name.
Looks like here we start to see the vulnerabilities of the drafts. They find the initiation onto the Jinx, but there's just too much peel. They have lots of lockdown.
Too much damage. You know, this Jarvan's building full lethality. This Camille has no defensive items. They're just getting killed by this Jinx before they can kill her. They're so far behind in damage items. They're not able to one-shot her effectively yet. So it's going to be really difficult for this comp to come back when they're built so heavily around this hardened gauge and this melee range damage.
Yeah, I think the only hope for the red team is to find a really good angle. It's going to be a lot of vision control. Going to be a coordinated attack between 2 members to take down the Jinx. Meanwhile, Lee Sin is stunned up. He's knocked up. He's dead.
Yeah,
ooh, nice snare by the Swain. Pyke's taking a lot of damage. Swain gets hooked and he's going to pop the ult. Meanwhile, on the backline, Lee Sin is in the back. He wants to kick the Tark back. He does. It doesn't quite hit the Swain though. Swain is still doing work. There's the Pyke ult onto the Tark. He's dead. Meanwhile, the Jinx is going to fall. Jinx is dead. Pyke ult doesn't quite connect. We have the Cataclysm going through. Pyke is going to knock up the Jarvan. Meanwhile, on the top side, Lee Sin is going to find the kill on the Swain finally after the ult procs. They're going to look to chase the Jarvan, but the flag and drag. He's not walking. He got stuck in the wall, I think. Pyke Q. Oh.
Pyke Q, not quite good enough.
Didn't
Poppy
pick the direction correctly.
And she's going to take him down. That's going to be 4 kills for 2. They might just end the game off this.
Yeah, that is a very rough spot to be in. Even with that Tark ult. That Tark didn't even get his ult off that fight. He died too early.
Oh!
There's the Rek'Sai.
Get the kill. But it looks like Rek'Sai's going to fall here. Not quite. Oh! Sniped by Lee Sin Q. Camille looks like she's going to go forward here.
Ooh.
Oh, the flash W, not quite going to connect.
Oh, he tried to get...
kill.
He tried to throw the Q off to the Krugs, but there were no Krugs, so it was a good play though.
Blue side overextending a little bit there, staying a little bit too long, giving up those kills, a little bit sloppy. They still have over 10k gold lead. They can afford to make those mistakes, but, you know, mistake like that, if you have more members up, that's going to be a Baron, right? That's going to be swinging the game back.
Exactly.
Obviously, this team, you know, is going to capitalize if they're going to be disorganized.
They get the Mountain Drake? I think there were 4 members of the red team and 3 on the blue team, but they're able to sneak them out Drake, so good heads up play on them, seeing the Jarvan top lane. Positioning towards bottom. Both teams really want to take this key Baron. Top tower is exposed, and red side hasn't taken a single tower. It is so rough for them. Meanwhile, the Pyke gets stunned up.
Getting caught up.
Trying to hit a ward, and he's going to be able to get out. So, and he's full health again. Would you look at that?
No summoners expended there. Blue team looking towards Baron. No pings down on it quite yet. They got vision control of most of the area here. Looks like they're not quite gonna pull the trigger yet. Lee Sin with those Mobies and that GA. So scary when he lands that Q.
Camille is in, doesn't quite get it on the Pyke, but she is able to ult the Pyke to prevent him from running away. There's the Jinx, the Swain ult is running up. There's the Tark ult. Tark ult comes out, and it procs. There it is. Double kill for the Camille. On the back line, the Lee Sin is able to take out the Rek'Sai. Meanwhile, on the front line, Camille is going to die.
So
Poppy and Diana just going ham on the front line. Oh, Lee Sin styling on the Jarvan there with the kick Q combo. Swing going to pop the Zonies, but
this is going to be about it.
Stunned in the wall by the Poppy.
Here comes the... Not quite Baron. They're just gonna rush inhibs, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Now they're just gonna take the inhibs and they're gonna try and end this game right here, right now.
I don't think they have the damage to take Baron, but they have the top tower gone, so that is an open inhib.
They're probably gonna go for top and mid inhibs here. Blue team really dictating the pace of this game. That Lee Sin, so much impact, so much damage, so many kills across the map, so many objectives taken.
Yeah, it is.
Gonna see if he can do anything. I don't think he can.
It's very hard to play against this Lee Sin. It's just everywhere, making plays against the early game, forcing people to use TPs, forcing rotations around the map by the enemy jungler, and finding those early objectives. 2 Mountain Drakes, a Cloud, and an Infernal. It is quite a sizable lead.
Yeah, because of control, the Q's gonna land.
Ult onto the Camille. Steric's Gage is gonna prop ult onto the Lee Sin. She is going to get popped. Meanwhile, on the front line, Poppy goes in, but the damage is there. Oh, she's able to flash out. Meanwhile, Camille dies with the Pike ult on the top lane. Poppy's going to fall by the Rek'Sai ult. Jarvan flag and drag in, but he goes into a Jinx trap. He's just dead to Pike ult.
Nobody's there. He's just running in, and nobody's following up.
Pike is going to die on the front line. Diana has the damage to take the Swain. Jinx is going huge. Big damage coming out.
Close. Jinx getting all the resets. And another ace for blue team. That's got to wrap it up.
Yeah, GG gets called. It looks like that might be it.
Another game with Jinx in and an engaged support. Really decisive playstyle, making those calls, making those picks. Bot lane went basically even in the early game, but Jinx really take over with that range advantage over a full melee team. GG, well played.
No. Oh no.
We're not gonna see a fountain dive here. Surely. Lee Sin just styling on him.
And there it is. Victory from the blue team. An excellent performance all around.
Well, let's throw it to the analyst desk.